That's why he's developed the power. Greg Norman imparts valuable tips for amateurs analyzing Phil Mickelson's golf swing. LIV Golf CEO Greg Norman recently shared a video of his interview with announcer Arlo White, in which the Australian golfer spoke about Phil Mickelson's swing and what valuable lessons the amateur players can take from him. Mickelson has been playing at this week's LIV Golf Chicago event. During the opening round of the tournament, a video of him talking about his swings was displayed on the screen. Norman has observed much more in Mickelson's shots, and when White asked the Australian to comment on the six-time major champion's shots, he said, "I actually was going to make a comment during that segment or right now. He's talking about the early release or hold the release or early release, but what Phil does brilliantly is what he does with his left hip. So for Phil to get there and release a little bit early, it's what you do with the left hip, firing it toward the golf ball." Greg Norman went on to talk about the common mistakes that most amateurs make. He advised them to watch Phil Mickelson's swing and look at his body movements. Norman added, "One of the biggest faults of most amateurs, the left hip, or the right hip for right-handers, stops and the arms keep going. Go back and watch that again. Watch his left hip and how level it is, and how it's firing at the golf ball. That allows him to get the club out in front of him, then he can do whatever he wants to do. An early release, hold it a little bit longer, whether he wants to hit a fade or a draw." So that to me was just jumping off the TV screen. That's why he's developed the power that he's developed. The 2023 LIV Golf Chicago event is underway at Rich Harvest Farms in Sugar Grove. The tournament will have its finale on Sunday, September 24th. "It's just a feeling of release," Phil Mickelson opens up about his swing. In an exclusive interview with Troy Mullins at the 2023 LIV Golf Chicago event, Phil Mickelson shared a few tips to take a perfect shot. He opened up about his swing and his body movements on the golf course ahead of taking his shot. Speaking to Mullins, Mickelson explained that his swing depends on the release point. He uses length to create leverage and moves his body to take a long shot. "But what I do notice is that as I speed the swing up, I have to change what I call my release point in the golf swing," Phil Mickelson said. "So I have such a long, kind of lazy swing, which is a real plus to my longevity, which is reducing a lot of pressure on my body. It's not short, violent and restrictive. I let my hips move and let my body move, and I use length to create the leverage I want. And so it takes a lot of pressure off. Like I say, it's just a feeling of release rather than through the ball where I'm trying to create a little draw or a little fade on a normal swing," he added. Following the 2 rounds of the LIV Golf Chicago tournament, Mickelson settled in 41 position in a tie with James Piot, Paul Casey, Bernd Weisberger, and Matthew Wolff with a score of over 1. Please subscribe, like and hit the notification button for more videos.